that we hand make here at the garden.
You said how many people again? 3 or
2,000.
no? For the pottery, how many people?
Oh yeah, 3.
3 to make all this?
Yeah. They've been doing it for
They've
years.
been very busy.
Oh yeah, they do a lot.
Dear plant lovers, welcome to the 4th and final episode of Nong Nooch Tropical Garden. In the last episodes, we covered garden mission, behind the scenes operations, fascinating plants including palms and cycads. But I might have saved the best for last. In today's fast-paced adventure, we dive into the few genres of plants commonly found in gardens around the world. This includes plumerias, adeniums, cacti, and of course, one of the largest Hoya collection in the world. Let's begin.
So Nong Nooch Garden has the world largest collection of Heliconias. So we have a lot of species, but also a lot of selected cultivar, different color forms, and so on, like rostrata, Heliconia rostrata, very common. We have over 30 different color forms of them, different mutations of things.
I guess when they're in full bloom, they really complement the garden here because it's got that colorful.
Yeah, and again, unfortunately, we don't see here. We don't grow that many on display.
Oh, so they're mostly here for collection?
Yes, mostly here for collection. Yes, they will be driving around.
But people don't generally roam around.
No, you're not allowed to walk in there.
I
Because
see.
people steal.
So visitors beware, do not walk in there. But you can admire them from the outside,
Yes.
I guess.
So the tour car will drive this way.
Uh-huh.
So we open the shade net on the side.
Yeah.
This is our palm nursery. And then we added other ornamental, for interest.
Yeah.
So people come on the tourist tram and they can see our nursery while people working.
Yeah. So
And then these are the adeniums that you see the flowers are smaller single flower. But the plants have been lifted up more and more and planted so elevated so the roots are all exposed.
I see.
So they grow them for the shape of the roots and the stem, not for the flowers.
Gosh, this is insane.
So you see the roots here.
Yeah. Gosh, if you're an adenium lover, you would totally go crazy, go bananas here. So what you were saying before is that we saw earlier the collections, and then this is the
production.
Production.
Yes.
Interesting. Caladiums. And again, if you're a visitor, you could take a bus and they would, take you through here.
Exactly.
I see.
The names are as crazy as the plants, I'm afraid.
These are cultivars, I guess.
Yeah, so the hybrids basically, yeah.
This looks like a euphorbium.
So there's a lot of weird ones. See, like a dark purple.
Yeah, they really look like roses. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But on the top of your head, how many known species are there actually?
Oh, species probably has 10 species.
Only 10?
Yeah.
To produce all these diversity?
Oh, yeah.
My God.
So, but the thing is, none of them are yellow.
Huh.
And now we have yellow ones, and the rumors were that they actually crossed them with pachypodiums, but I don't believe so.
Oh my God.
I think they've been...
they look a bit like the pachypodium.
Yeah, they do. They're in
family?
the same family.
Oh.
So some people claim that they have been hybridized with pachypodium to get the yellow. I mean, I guess it's possible, but yeah. And fantastic amount of variation of these.
This look like they've been put in dye.
Yes.
Very, very unnatural color, but beautiful.
So it's a bit mixed this year, global warming. Usually all the leaves are gone and they flower fully.
If you see one that you like and it's in bloom, we can stop by to take a quick.
Yeah.
If you see one or two.
So the different things in Hawaii, they usually breed them for a full cluster of flowers. So they want a full bouquet of flowers to be showy. That's the goal when they breed them. But in Thailand and India, they do a little bit like this. So there's very few flowers, but each flower is quite exquisite. So they just look at one flower and said, oh, look at this, it's twisted and it's, you know, a weird color and so on.
Remind me again, where are they mostly endemic to? What?
Well, they're all native to the Americas.
Okay.
From Mexico, Caribbean, Central America, down to North America, northern Venezuela and Colombia.
Okay.
That's where all the species came from. But then they're very popular then in Hawaii because they use they make the lace, the flower bouquet. You see, some of them are quite large flowers.
Oh yeah.
And heavy, so they're just bending down.
Yeah. How many known species, roughly? Hundreds or?
No, like 30, 40, something.
Oh wow, they have been bred really extensively.
Oh yes.
So many varieties.
Yes. And you see the large leaf, those are with rubra parent stock.
Yeah.
Which is the large leaf, and that's the species that has the most variation in colors.
Yeah.
So rubra means red, of course, but they actually come in all kind of yellow and everything, and that's what they've been breeding with something they call obtusa, which is the glossy, quite large leaf thing, white flower, very common in all over the world.
Now, question for plumerias, they're really known to attract mealybugs. Did you have that?
Mealybugs and rust. The leaf rust.
Fungus rust.
Fungus rust, yes. They're very sensitive to it. So if I may point out, you see the plant here, which is a species from Dominican Republic. It's very resistant to the rust. You see, there is no rust at all on the plant. It has no scales.
So it is the variety that...
This is a species that is actually very resistant. While you look at it's full of rust.
Yeah. So this is the rubra.
This is one of the rubra hybrids, yes.
Yeah.
So very sensitive to the rust, very sensitive to different kind of scales.
So you do fungicide and like pesticides?
Yes, but usually now in the dry season the leaves falls off, and that's when we treat them.
I see.
But because this year the rain have been coming constantly, so they still keep some of the leaves. So these were Thai hybrids.
Yeah.
Originally was 7 or 8 of them, but with quite small flowers. But now they getting new hybrids with larger flowers, still keeping the sort of violet colors.
Now I see that most of these are not in bloom. Is there a specific season that they go into bloom?
Yes. So usually November, December it's dry here, and then they drop all the leaves.
I see.
And then they start flowering in, mid-December and January. And now we are in the beginning of December, and because of the rain, they're still keeping the leaves, and that's why they don't flower.
So they have one flower season a year here in Thailand?
Well, some of the hybrids are actually bred to flower all year round, because some of the species actually flower all year round. Some of the newer crosses and hybrids, they change the color over the day or the days. So in this case, they're coming up light pink, and then they turn more white as the days goes along. And also the fragrant sometimes change.
Really,
they have fragrant in the night and not in the day. You have fragrant the first days, and then the fragrant fades. So there's a lot of different new hybrids. These hybrid group that produce long pendant inflorescence is something they was breeding for in Hawaii. And in this case, you see the long pendant inflorescence combined with the color change in the same bouquet of flowers.
Oh.
typical ornament.
But what is the name of this plant?
Ferrocactus. Ferrocactus.
But these seeds are viable, right?
Oh yeah, very much.
Must take a long time to grow.
No, I mean...
Well, to get to this size,
Oh yeah,
like,
to this size to take a long time. Yeah, 30, 40 years.
half a lifetime.
Yes.
For
These are the ferns.
okay,
So we use some for the display, but
not many.
not many, no.
Yeah.
But we grow a lot of ferns here just because we want to keep them.
Oh. And I see some beautiful ones here too.
Oh yes.
Right, I didn't see them.
And then the tillandsia in the roof.
Yeah.
It's quite nice when you drive through. But we have some proper bonsai if you look at the
yeah.
one here.
Wow.
So these are done by the guy here.
Yeah.
So quite a few nice one in the among the rocks here.
Yeah. Amazing. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's still hugging the tree.
Yeah. Growing on the rocks.
Yeah.
These are quite nice here with the
Amazing.
or on the old stumps of it. And aroids, philodendrons,
Alocasia, tomato.
alocasia, yes.
Yeah. Actually, honestly, it's not my favorite plants, but it is the one that people watch most on YouTube. So.
So, welcome to the Nong Nooch Hoya collection, which is the largest collection of Hoyas in the world by accession number and by species as well. We have almost 1,000 different accessions here.
Yeah.
And some species we have different clones from, some of them with the white flower, with the pink flower and red flower, and also from different localities. So we have them with information where they were collected, whether in Thailand or Laos or Australia, whatever. So all that data is kept here as well. So it's a big source for research, for species, people who research on the Hoyas.
Yeah.
And we actually have people study the pollinator here because we have the natural pollinator in the nursery here.
Which is the?
Which is a moth, a little moth that flies at night with a long proboscis.
Yeah.
So it's hover outside the flower and pollinate the flower at night. So the researcher from Japan put up a infrared camera to catch the moth at night.
So the moth is here in abundance naturally, or do you put them here?
No, so they're actually wild Hoyas in the mountain behind the garden, and they actually comes in here as well because we have a big collection, so a lot of them to eat.
Oh.
So yeah, it's natural. It's a natural moth that that lives here.
So what is the primary purpose of collecting these Hoyas?
Thailand has a lot of species. Philippines probably have more described species, but it turns out that many of the Filipino species apparently are just variant of the same thing. So they're native to Thailand and Southeast Asia, and they're fairly easy to grow. And they're interesting, and people have been collecting them, and usually they're like elderly people. So there was a man, David Little from Australia, who had a very big collection, and we managed to get cuttings of most of his collection before he died, and then that collection sort of disappeared. And then, funny enough, in Sweden, my homeland, there is a very high interest of Hoyas, and they're all little old ladies that travel the world to collect Hoyas. And many of them are also leaving us, and then their collection get lost. So we try to maintain. We have then collections of David Little and several people that no longer have a collection because they died. And many of the Hoyas have been collected only once. They're really interesting, and they should be preserved, and quite a few species has been collected once 30, 40 years ago, and no one have found it again.
Wow.
So there are things like that as well. Only known for, everyone have it, but it's only known from one clone. And they haven't rediscovered them in the wild. And there's still a lot of new species discovered.
There is.
From Borneo, Sulawesi, Indonesia, a lot. Even in Vietnam, new species, fantastic looking things. People think they know Hoyas, but there's so many of them, and people come and, oh, I have Hoyas, and then they see our collection and they said, oh, I didn't know there were that many.
Yeah.
And is that a Hoya? Is that, some of them doesn't look like Hoyas actually, if you look at the leaves. Some of them are hanging, some of them are climbing, some of them are basically ground cover.
Yeah.
So, there is a diversity in the flowers, but also in the growth.
You say from the Solomon Islands?
From the Solomon Islands, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this one really have a rich bubblegum taste.
Yes, it does.
I've never had anything like this before, but interesting. And gorgeous waxy flowers.
Yeah, like the Discidias. So they have bent here, so that stick to the tree, and then the ants can live underneath it.
Oh, fun.
So it's called a Myrmecopa because it's it harbor ants in the wild.
Oh, there is quite a lot actually here to take in. I saw some that look very familiar to me, but when I look at the name, it's completely not what I thought it
Right.
was. So some of them, maybe the leaves look similar, but then they're actually something else.
I mean, there are some of them, and some of them are big leaves. Like, look at this thing here, size of my hand.
My gosh, what is this one called? SP, still an SP.
Yeah, so it's probably not a...
Not described yet, or?
Yeah, exactly, but it has a collecting number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So some of them are...
A Danko, so it's flowered.
Yeah. See, it looks like they're like snow crystal on it. And I like this kind of little...
It looks like it might be very sweet.
Yeah, like sugar crystal or something, yeah.
To me, wow.
Valmayoriana, it's a Filipino one. Valmayoriana.
All right, that's a Ratusa.
Yes, it probably is. Yes, it is.
Oh, struggle to grow mine. But they flower, their flower to leaf ratio is freaking insane. Yeah.
But they grow like this, spiraling around trees.
Yeah.
And then the leaves, the dried leaves of other plants fall down here.
Yeah.
And that's the nutrients they get.
Really? They take it from the stem?
So they've done some research on it, how it's, here's almost all.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they're weird looking.
It's pretty wild to know that they behave like that.
Yeah. So there was some study on this in the wild, how they do it. So look at that. That's not bad. Latifolia.
But this is a very round form for a latifolia.
Yeah, this is from Singapore. This is wild collected in Singapore, apparently it says.
Oh. Yeah.
But it's Erythrina, it's the name.
Eri means red something? No.
Yeah, it does. So it sort of colors up red, I guess, a little bit. Multiflora.
Oh.
Yellow, white.
They're a little bit terrestrial, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And they're a bit bushy, yeah. So what we do is we have two hanging and one in a pot, because some of them, well, just to make sure we have three pots of the same clone, so we don't lose them.
Yeah.
If one dies, then we have at least two more.
Oh.
So, and then we can propagate again. And some of them likes to be grown in small hanging pot rather in a pot on the ground. But other species, the other way around. Interesting. So these are the same family as Hoya. So it's interesting that I think one or two species of Hoya have developed the same growth habit to attract ants as the Discidia, which is a different genus, but in the same family. So
is this a imbricata?
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching this all the way to the very end. If these episodes have brought you entertainment and learning, may I ask for a simple favor? Many of you are actually not subscribed to the channel. It takes a few seconds to click that button, but it helps the channel out tremendously. Smashing the like button and commenting a few words also help YouTube recommend this video to other plant lovers like yourself. For most of you, this is more than I can ask, but should you decide to help my mission out further, you can donate for as small as a cup of coffee a month. You can join my Patreon at patreon.com/SeanFromOnlyPlants or as a YouTube member. You can do so by opening any of my videos from a computer browser, and next to my channel name you will see that join button. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Because I just checked the data for it. So in 1998, myself and Gregory Hambali, my good friend, my good friend who unfortunately died recently, we went to Halmahera in the Moluccas. And going through the forest there, Greg said, "Hey Anders, get some seed of this breadfruit." And I said, "Well, breadfruit, well, breadfruit is very common. Why should I collect the breadfruit?" And Greg said, no, but this is a wild one. It has seeds. And most breadfruit that people eat are a mutation that doesn't have seeds. So they're propagated by cuttings.
Wow.
So breadfruit with seed is quite rare. So, and these fruit were lying on the ground in the forest. So Greg said, "Take some." So I did that, and I took it back here to Nong Nooch, and we grew it. But the thing is, if for people who know the breadfruit, usually the leaves are deeply cut,
Okay.
like this, all the way in here,
Yeah.
and then out, and then in, and then out, and then in. And this have like little bit here, nothing there, little bit there, nothing at all on these leaves. So I could not identify the species until 2021, which is 3 years ago now. Some botanists actually described this as a new species, Artocarpus bergi, and it's only known from the exact area where I actually collected these seeds at that time. And they mentioned in the paper that they could not find any good wild population of it. And in fact, it's critical endangered, and if they're still left there, it's really rare.
Yeah.
Now, my collecting notes from 1998 was virgin undisturbed forest, but now when I'm looking at Google Earth, my GPS recording is actually in a grassland cattle field. So where I actually collected it in the jungle is now the forest, and there is no jungle left where I collected this plant.
Okay, so it's potentially extinct.
Well, where I collected is potentially extinct. They claim that it's extremely rare. There are patches off there they might survive, but they did not, they were not able to recollect it.
Oh, I guess this gives us some perspective on how fast we are losing our biodiversity and how it's important to collect and conserve some of these